In August of 2011, media outlets worldwide reported the story of Michael Stahl, pastor of an online church called Living Water, who proposed in 2010 that known atheists should be placed, along with their locations, photos, and personal information, on a list he calls the Christian National Registry of Atheists. Pastor Stahl was quoted as comparing atheists to convicted sex offenders, ex-convicts, terrorist cells, hate groups like the KKK, skinheads, radical Islamists, etc. The list would inform the public about known atheists so that they could be called out and their businesses boycotted. Pastor Stahl, you do realize that your list of non-believers would label as deviant and criminal people like Susan B. Anthony, American feminist leader and suffragist who helped lead the way for the institution of women's rights in American government. Richard Rodgers, the American composer who helped compose, stage, and screen classics like The Sound of Music, South Pacific, and The King and I. Bertrand Russell, the British philosopher and mathematician who won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1950. Bill Gates, founder of Microsoft. Steve Wozniak, co-founder of Apple Computer. Ayaan Hirsi Ali, activist, writer, and politician who founded the women's rights organization, the AHA Foundation, and in 2005 was named by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people in the world. Hollywood icons past and present, legends of stage and screen, pioneers in cinema beloved by millions around the world. Pat Tillman, former NFL linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals and United States Army Ranger, killed in action in the mountains of Afghanistan. Marie Curie, the first famous woman scientist known as the mother of modern physics. Pastor Stahl, imagine the public figures past and present, the artists and entertainers, the literary geniuses, scientists, businessmen, athletes, innovators, and contributors to a better life on this planet that you just compared to convicted sex offenders and the KKK. Do their contributions count for nothing simply because they came to a different conclusion than you on the issue of God? If the Christian National Registry of Atheists suggests that anyone should be discounted, avoided, or shunned, it should be any person who conceives of such a list. The one who attempts to quell opposing opinions with ignorance and oppression. To paraphrase Robert Greene Ingersoll, you are the inferior of any man whose rights you trample underfoot. Pastor Stahl, we are your neighbors, your educators, your entertainers, your authors, your scientists, your business partners, your community, your world. We are atheists. We are everywhere. And no list will ever contain us.